Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over in the test account and the patch is up, which means we have access to the new Wilder hero. Now, Misha is the new hero. It is not Mishka. A lot of people thought we were re-releasing the same hero, but that is not the case. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see what this hero running through skills and abilities and see what this hero is all about. So if you look at the hero itself, there's kind of and it is a support hero. Look at that. We have had a tremendous amount of support heroes, and the hero has a shell, so almost like a snail. So Misha is the hero, and then it almost looks like there's a shielding aspect on here. And again, it is a control support hero, so this is going to be pretty interesting. And there is also, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what Dolly is talking about, and we don't know the next hero, but it seems that it is going to be a hypo hero that is going to be coming. So let's run through these. So passive ability, she recovers energy every second and is immune to being knocked in the air. That's kind of here or there. Her normal attack heals the ally with the lowest health percent. Active removes all control effects on herself, causes all units in the state of illusion. During the illusion, no battle time passes and units cannot recover energy. That's broken right there. So when you think of a boss fight, it is 1 minute and 30 seconds. If no time passes, we've seen this with some other heroes that can extend the duration of battle. Very, very broken. But units cannot recover energy, cast ultimates, or deal damage. Health loss is reduced while receiving healing, and shields are weakened. The illusion collapses after several seconds. Each time an illusion is summoned, its duration is reduced. After an illusion collapses, Mishka must wait a certain amount of time before she can summon another one. Only one illusion can be there at a time. All right, so then the duration of the illusion goes to 7 seconds. When an illusion collapses, the enemy hero that dealt the most damage during the illusion is trapped by its power, and all illusion effects remain active on them until the next illusion is summoned. So you can see, so there is going to be damage and health loss delta reduced by 50%, while receiving healing, and shields are weakened by 50%. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that's going to work, or really, and I'm almost thinking the PvP aspect, or again, if it's going to be no duration, but again, can't recover energy or cast ultimates, so you can do damage. This again, that's going to be pretty broken if it works as I'm kind of thinking. Crypto-pollination. Misha crawls slowly between allied heroes based on the order in which they are standing, spreading white veil pollen all around. The pollen attaches to the allied hero it touches for 6 seconds. When an allied hero with white veil pollen hits an enemy, the enemy is paralyzed. So they're doing a 4-second crowd control right here, and a haste reduction, and immobilizing them. Again, PvP wise, that's going to be interesting. Perilous cannot stack. The effect can be triggered every 6 seconds. So 6 seconds, it can be triggered for a 4-second stun. Okay, that's pretty good. Haste is reduced by 60 points. Normal attack applies White Veil Potion on the target for 6 seconds, then selects the allied target with the highest attack rating as another target. So this is going to go on a lot of different heroes. If the enemy hero is affected with White Veil Pollen, they will remain paralyzed. I thought I was reading that wrong, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Posterior protection. Mishka takes 30% less damage, and damage from behind is reduced by a further 20%. During an illusion, single strikes of damage from behind cannot exceed 10% of Mishka's health. I don't like when they do the kind of what has to happen in battle, or what can happen in battle to trigger effects. That's one I'm not especially when it's attacks from behind, damage from behind. I don't know. Mishka takes 40% less damage, and from behind is reduced by a further 30. When an allied hero applies more than 4 control effects on an enemy unit, the ally takes 50% less damage, so that's a pretty strong support. For the duration, the ally is considered to have White Veil Pollen and receive an attack rating boost of 100% from glowing protection. Then allies with White Veil Pollen also gain posterior protection. So now they get both. So they're going to pick this up as a damage mitigation when they get this one. Okay, that's pretty interesting. The glowing protection. Allies affected by White Veil Pollen gain attack rating equal to 120% of her defense. That is very important to note, meaning that if we stack some more defense on her or build her out, the buff is going to be much stronger. Gaining attack rating equal to 140% of the defense. When an illusion is active, Misha gains increased white veil pollen radius and movement speed. Then, of course, the 60 engraving. When an illusion is active and an ally affected by white pollen receives fatal damage, grants them immunity to that damage. That is going to be PvP all day. Ejects them from the illusion and applies hibernate, rendering the ally untargetable, invincible, and unable to act. When the illusion ends, wakes the ally up and heals them for 50% of lost health and up to 1000% of the attack power. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good buff in there. Let's see what the magic mirror does. When illusion is activated, paralyze all enemy heroes for 2 seconds. Then it goes to 3 seconds. Reduces the energy of paralyzed enemies by 50 every second. Then it goes to 100. And of course, the plus 40 signature item. When illusion is active, absorbs the energy lost by the enemy due to paralysis and transfers the energy to the allied hero with the highest total damage. When the illusion collapses, the 40 is going to be required to maximize the damage in here. That can just literally be another ult. If we're taking enough energy from the other team, that is going to be pretty strong. Then, of course, we do have the furniture. When an enemy hero is trapped by an illusion, the effect lasts until the third illusion and will not be trapped again in the next illusion. When illusion collapses, reduces the time until Misha can summon another one to 8 seconds. So she can actually cast this faster. Let's see what this hero looks like, guys. And I am so just shocked that it is a support hero. Again, it is a support hero again. So let's see what this looks like. All right, let's slow it down. She walks in. There's the pollen around her. She's bouncing between them, but I don't see any buff that's going up. Maybe when they're just affected by the pollen. Let's do the ult. So that is the illusion. You can see it's kind of foggy, and then it does kind of shatter. You can see right there is the debuff, but I guess they're both just going to stay up here. That kind of makes me concerned as well, is because she's moving all over the battlefield. I think more of the stationary attacking heroes would be fine, but I'm wondering what it's going to look like for some heroes that are going to move all over the battlefield. So let's see. Naruko will move. Oren will go on this side. And I'm wondering if she'll almost path through the other side. I'm kind of curious on how this is going to work. Let's see what this looks like in here. All right, so there she is. So she's pathing up. See, look at that. Yes, she's pathing right to Oren. Yeah, that's something that I was kind of thinking it's going to have to be a team that doesn't go to the enemy side. I'm almost wondering like a buffing team like the Awakened version of Belinda or something of that nature, where I feel like if she's going to go to the enemy side, the closer that the enemies are going to be together is going to make a really, really big difference with this hero. I'm almost thinking like stationary, which no, not really stationary. No, not really too many stationary heroes in here. Let's see, because most of these, I know Vika kind of does move, but kind of casts where she's at. There we go. So keeping the hero going through these, and she doesn't go to Ivan because Ivan collapsed. Okay, so keeping it kind of together. Seems like that's the way you're going to have to do it. Yeah, 8.62 million. Very, very interesting build. But like I was saying earlier, let's look at what Dolly is talking about in here, because of course, it seems like it is going to be a new hypo hero that is going to be coming. So we're finally going to get another one. I know a lot of players have been kind of waiting. The hypo attack on the Dark Force is the fiercest we've seen yet. Let's hope that Prodigy can help us return the tide. So that, of course, seems like the fiercest we've seen yet. So it seems like it's going to be probably like a warrior, maybe an assassin, hypo. So that is what is coming down the pipeline, guys. But that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.